for the Warriors.
That's good play call there by Coach Loomis. Not a good read by Gianni there. He had the blockers running up the outside. He took it inside to where he had no blockers, and which could have possibly broken for a long gain. Only ended up being 2 yards.
5 minutes coming up here to play in the first quarter. No score. Beautiful fall night here in downtown Wildwood, Maxwell Field on Park Boulevard. Wildwood moving left to right if you are listening on the radio and not watching online in the streaming service. .4:44 to play. Dozier, pass across the middle, caught by number 10, Javion Hennessy.
Bringing up 4th down.
Be a little bit short of a first down for the Warriors.
Game on that play. 2 to 3.
4:26, looks like it's a 4th and 6 for Wildwood. Ball is on the 15-yard line of Wildwood.
And it looks like that's the play they like to go to, where the inside receiver drags across. They either have to start to get more depth or come up with a better play call on third, because that play falls short every time. And once again there, it didn't even have the opportunity to get yards. So, leave you with a 4th and long.
Dozier to his right, Triano Hennessy to his right. Dozier, quick kick, good bounce, bounces at the 45, rolls all the way down into Buna territory where it's picked up at the 30-yard line. Ball is picked up by number 3, Sincere Toussaint, where he's knocked out of bounds at the 50-yard line, and a late flag came in and might have been a little unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, Wildwood's going to catch a break on there. Number 7, Freddie Dunn, who was covering, got hit clearly in the back, and it was pointless as the returner was going out of bounds. So Wildwood's going to get the ball taken back 10 yards on Buna.
A holding play against Buna. 3:41 here in the first quarter. Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter bringing you West Jersey football, high school football league action here. Wildwood, home game, second to last home game. Their next game will be their last home game, and then last game of the year next Thursday against Mastery. Wildwood donning the maroon jerseys, white numerals, white pants with the white helmets, and the Warrior emblem on the side. Buna in their signature mustard yellow pants, helmet, and white top with blue trim and blue numbers. Buna moving right to left on the radio if you're listening. You can also follow us on 987thecoast.com as well. Snap, pass across the middle, short and intended. Tyler Waitman-Martin pass was intended for Troy Gregory, and Ryan, if Troy catches that ball, he's going to run until next week.
Yeah, and he didn't do anything other than run straight down the field, and he ran past about 4 Warriors as they all watched him. And I guess you're hearing, and as us as well, we think run with Buna, so we're not focusing. But that pass, I mean, you still got to recognize the receiver running by your face, and the Warriors failed to do so and got lucky there.
2nd and 10 for Buna. Ball on the 45-yard line of Buna. Tyler Waitman, handoff up the middle. Big run, big gain for the Chiefs. Still moving. Breaks 7 tackles, and it looks like it's going to be a touchdown for Buna. Number 35, Ben Cohen. Ryan, he broke through the line, was tackled 3 times, let go, kept his feet moving, found daylight, and then he's in the end zone for a 6-0 score for Buna.
Yeah, that's one of those ones he got piled up on, and everyone thinks, somebody else is going to tackle him, and they look like a couple guys went for a strip. And then we got about 50 yards later, Buna celebrating, and they're up 6-0.
A 55-yard run for Ben Cohen of the Chiefs, and an early 6-0 lead for Buna here against Wildwood, with the extra point ensuing. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Tyler Waitman in the backfield, 2 tailbacks with him. Direct snap to Gregory. Gregory walks in for the 2-point conversion, and an 8-0 lead here with 3:19 to play in the first quarter. 3:19 to play in the first quarter. Buna 8, Wildwood 0. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano bringing you the live broadcast. We're going to take a short break and come back momentarily on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
some more of our sponsors for tonight's game. Lunch with Lynch Foundation, Anglesey Pub, Santucci's Original Square Pizza, Shoreline Print House, Dick's Sporting Goods, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Say it again, Mark. I can't hear you.
Club in North Wildwood. Good night, Irene. Button and
Okay, I'm shutting the phone off.
Alumni Grill, the Waterfront, A&LP, and Owens Club, North Wildwood.
Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano back at Maxwell Field, where Buna just ran the ball for 55 yards in the first score of the game to take an early 8-0 lead up on the Warriors.
It's coming through the stream now, so.
Yeah, one of the things that we didn't like to see out there is you see the Warriors after that touchdown. You see a lot of Warriors pointing at each other, and and then even it continued on the extra point where Gregory pretty much walked in. So hopefully, that's something that's out of their system on that. And for Coach Loomis, you got to get a good drive here and get some of the momentum back on the Warrior side.
Buna getting ready to kick off to Wildwood. Lucky Bones in Cape May proudly supports all the athletes in Cape May County. Stop in Lucky Bones for great food with great friends. Lucky Bones at the foot of the bridge in Cape May. Early in the first quarter, Buna up 8-0 on Wildwood. Buna getting ready to kick off. Number 51, Mason Sanford, handling the kickoff duties. Ball kicked short, taken by the up back. For Wildwood, number 57.
It's actually Ryan Gilligan. He was number 84. They switched him. Gilligan they lost for the past 3 games with a knee injury. He's a big boy for them, and nice to see him back on the field.
That'll give Wildwood the ball 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line.
The 35-yard line of Wildwood. First down.
3:13 to play here in the first quarter, 8-0. Wildwood down quickly on a 55-yard run by Buna tailback Ben Cohen. Whether you want one sandwich or a whole tray, call Primo Hoagies in Rio Grande. Call 609-846-7532. Jordan Dozier, senior or junior quarterback, in the backfield with Thomas Rios. 1st and 10, ball on their own 35-yard line. Dozier high snap, handles it, looks to pass, finds Rios wide open in the flat, and Rios tried to run before he had it. Never pulled it in, incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
That would have been a nice gainer for Wildwood. Nobody was really in front of him. It was a good read for Dozier to see that his top 2 targets downfield were covered. He went to the flat to his tailback, and Thomas just turned his head a little bit before he caught the ball and was not able to bring it in.
Yeah, that's one that early you have to connect on. You can't continue to have long yards to go.
3:08. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 35. Dozier in the shotgun formation, Rios behind him. Dozier takes the snap, handoff to Rios, cuts it inside, off 2 blocks, down to the 38 where he's taken and pushed back for a gain of about 3 on the play.
Managed to gain about 3 yards on the play.
They'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
Down and 7.
It's a strong run by Rios. He's been running the ball hard, but the problem is, like we said, you drop that ball on 1st, then you get a short 3-yard gain on 2nd. Now you're 3rd and long again, and the Warriors have to convert this. If you see Buna, they're dropping way back in. Those quick hitters to the outside is going to be there, and as we've seen over the weeks, Jordan Dozier can really, he can fire that ball in there. He gets the ball to the receiver pretty quickly.
3rd and 7 for the Warriors. Dozier in the backfield. Snap, looks to pass, thrown out, picked up by Rios, caught at the 40, bounces off 2 Buna players across the 45 to the 46 where he picks up the 1st down for Wildwood.
Once again, another nice play call on that screen. That was a good job. Thomas Rios looks like he's running the ball hard tonight. It's good to see.
Just a quick announcement. There will be no re-entry into the stadium.
2 minutes and ticking. First quarter, Wildwood down 8-0. Ed Gorski, Ryan Trainer bringing you West Jersey Football League action here where the Buena Chiefs are the visitors to the Warriors here in downtown Wildwood, where they have opened up an 8-0 lead right now.
Yeah, that was a big first down for the Warriors. They really needed that one, so hopefully they can continue to move the ball.
Dozier passed it to Hennessy, caught at the 35-yard line or 45-yard line, and run down to the 30-yard line for another Warrior first down and a great play for Wildwood.
Placed on the 30-yard line of Buena.
Nice play there, and as we said, Ed, Jordan does a good job. He gets the ball quickly to Hennessy. The D-backs are dropping back. Hennessy did a good job of turning, getting upfield, and he turned that in for a nice 23-yard gain.
Yeah, one of the things Coach Klein said from Buena, I said, what are your feelings on Wildwood? He said, well, the kid Dozier is one heck of a player. He says, and if we can stop him, we might have a chance of winning this game. And as Wildwood goes is by way of Jordan Dozier, the junior quarterback. He's by himself in shotgun formation. Triano, Hennessy to his left. Snap taken. He's going to keep it. Runs up the middle and picks up about 8 yards on the play. Smart play by Dozier and just short of a first down.
Yeah, that's another great job. Nice play called. Jordan lowering his shoulder and getting those extra yards. Now you have something to work with here because you're at 2nd and 3.
I don't know if Wildwood's going to win a playoff here before the quarter runs out. 14 seconds and ticking. Coach Loomis doesn't look like he's in any hurry to get the play called. And looks like they may let it expire, and they will. And we will take a quick break here. With the score of Buena 8, Wildwood 0 head into the second quarter. We'll be back. 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
Broke the record for what last week? 1,000 yards?
I don't know. I'm not sure what he got.
I think he beat
What, for pass?
yeah.
Ernie threw for 1,000 yards in the season.
Yeah, well, he got 1,000 and something last week.
On the year?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea about that.
You don't know?
I don't.
I figured you would probably know. That's what
I think you're right. Yeah, I don't know.
his dad mentioned something to me last week.
Yeah, I think he's saying on his career. On his career. He got to 1,000 yards.
Yeah, so he got 1,000 yards last week.
On his whole career.
Ed Gorski, Ryan Trano back at Maxwell Field. Wildwood down quickly, 8-0, but it's moving the ball pretty quick on 3 good plays and 3 first downs to get the ball into Buena territory.
It's good drive to respond to that touchdown by Wildwood. And, it'd be really nice to see them punch it in here, and they've been executing well, and they may have something on the pass.
2nd and 3 for the Warriors to open this second quarter. Ball at the Buena Chief 27-yard line. Jordan Dozier, the junior quarterback, shotgun formation as he always is. Thomas Rios to his right. He's going to look to pass. Under pressure, throws it, dropped. Ball intended for Triano, and it was dropped. Number 3, Trevor Triano. Good to see him back in the game, Ryan. Took a big hit last week and then come back early in the game, and good to see him back in the mix here in Wildwood.
Yeah, that one there, that was a tough one to complete. It was, one of those ones where you're coming back when it's low. The defender was coming in as well. But it looks like the pass is going to be there for the Warriors. Buena's not really adjusting too well to the outsides. They're kind of just doing a over-the-top coverage, and Wildwood has the opportunity to pick the short side apart.
11:54 early. Second quarter, Wildwood down 8-0, but pressing. Ball on the Chief 23-yard line, 3rd and 3. Dozier in the backfield, hands off to Rios, bounces outside, cuts it up, and is met by 2 Chiefs, and will not get any advancement there with the ball. Knocked back about a yard maybe for a 1-yard loss.
Bringing up 4th down.
4th down for the Warriors again, and I would imagine Coach Loomis is not going to kick this. He's going to go for it.
Yeah, that's one of the ones too. I mean, you want to catch them on the, you line up for a pass, catch them on the run, but they're going to the side of Trey Gregory, and the inside backer. Gregory sealed the edge, and the inside backer came across and stuffed Wawa for a loss. They have it 2nd and short. Now they're at 4th and medium. So Warriors need to execute on this and continue this drive.
4th and 5, ball on the 25-yard line. Jordan Dozier, shotgun formation. Thomas Rios to his left. Dozier looks to pass, looks left. Big ball thrown high, intended for Triano. Out of his reach, pass is incomplete, and Wildwood will turn it over on downs after a good throw by Dozier just led Triano a little bit too far to the corner of the end zone and was just out of his reach.
Looked like there was some miscommunication in there as Trevor Triano seemed to be going in towards the post. That was thrown towards the corner. But something that Wildwood may want to look at, they had on the far side the single receiver, Gianni Triano, did a quick out, and he was there at the 1st down. So, Wildwood may want to start to take advantage of some of those moving forward to keep the chains moving.
The Rio Grande Diner on Route 947 serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily. Be sure to save room from their homemade desserts. That's the Rio Grande Diner in Rio Grande. 10:55, Buna up 8-0, takes over on downs. Ball on the 25 of Buna. Ball, misdirection play, ran over the left side, out across the 30 to the 35-yard line, and a 1st down for Buna.
35 on the carry.
Ben Cohen.
For about
Looks like they marked it just shy of the 1st down. An 8-yard gain for Cohen. 2nd and 2, ball on the 32-yard or 34-yard line of Buna. Hand off to Cohen again. He powers up the middle and gets a 1st down and some.
carry again.
Looked to be about an 11-yard gain there, Ryan.
Yeah, nothing fancy. He just put his head down and he's running straight. He runs hard, and the Warriors are going to have to stuff that. And you see the tempo being changed by Buna. They are starting to smell a little blood in the water, and they want to go after the Warriors.
And they're not even huddling. They're going quick count here. 10:08 to play in the 2nd quarter. 8-0 Buna. Ball on the 45-yard line. Hand off to Cohen again. He's met and taken down immediately for a 1-yard loss by the Warriors. Number 77, Eric Jordan, with a great tackle in the backfield to knock Buna for a loss.
Yard loss. Bring up 2nd down.
2nd down for Buna. Ball on the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Tyler Waitman Martin, sophomore quarterback, making his 2nd start for Buna. Ball's given to number 2, Lucas Jalora. First time we've called his name tonight. And Ryan, before the game, I got down to the field, talked to Coach Klein. I said, do you have one guy you key on in the backfield? He says, we have about 7 that can run the ball. He said, but Gregory's by far our best runner, and Cohen will get a heavy dose tonight, but they have 5 or 6 good running backs that they can play in throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, I think if you're Wildwood, if you're going to get beat, let them beat you by the pass. You've got to overload the box. You've got to overcommit and fire in your backers, because it looks like they're just going to commit to the run and try to play downhill football.
8:49 left here in the 1st half. 8-0 Buna, early lead. Ball kept by Waitman Martin, and he picks up no gain.
That was a great defensive play there by Dante Verone. Dante was able to stop the toss there and also get his hands on the quarterback and hold him up. Great job reading the play, and then great job reacting to it as well.
Brings up a 4th and 6 for Buna. Ball on the 48-yard line of Buna. Looks like big man's going to come back in the kick again for the Chiefs. When I say big, I mean big. And number 78, Daniel Fonseca, a junior lineman, is going to call for the snap. High snap over his head. Wildwood all over it. Almost blocks the kick. And he's able to get it off and kick it back to the line of scrimmage for probably a 0 net punt there, Ryan.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, the Warriors caught a break there. I'm not sure there, but I believe if he's going to kick, regardless whether that was a muff snap or not, the Warriors hit him as a kicker, which I believe could have been a penalty. And if so, I may be wrong on that, but I believe he's still operating as a kicker.
7:48 to play here in the first half. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano, 98.7 The Coast, WCZT, bringing you some West Jersey Football League action between the Wildwood Warriors and the Buna Chiefs. Tonight our broadcast is brought to you in part by the Honky Tonk Saloon in Wildwood. Stop by this weekend for delicious food, great entertainment, and line dancing. Follow the Honky Tonk Saloon on Facebook for more thrilling events and updates. Unlock your potential at Farrell Chiropractic, where athletes can recover with top-tier soft tissue treatments. Make your appointment today, 609-886-7730. Wildwood takes over after a muffed punt attempt right in front of us on the 48-yard line of Buna. 1st and 10, Jordan Dozier in the backfield, Thomas Rios to his left. Dozier takes the snap, quick pass, terrific catch by Triano across the middle for an 8-yard pickup.
For about a 5-yard gain.
Correction, 5-yard gain.
Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it still looked like that spot may have been a little off, but Gianni did a great job. Jordan did a good job of getting the ball to where only the receiver could get it, and Gianni did a great job of the hands catch there, and a nice execution on first down.
2nd and 5 for Wildwood, ball on the Buna Chief 44-yard line. Wildwood showing 3 receivers to the left. Dozier, shotgun formation as he's been all season. Thomas Rios to his right. Single receiver to his right. Wildwood looking to pass. Dozier, happy feet, throws it high and out of bounds. Pass was intended for Freddie Dunn. No chance of him catching that. Dozier under a little bit of pressure, had some happy feet there. And one more second, I think, he might have been able to bring that pass down. He might have been able to get the completion to Freddie Dunn.
Yeah, I think the Warriors did a good job of giving him time to throw there. He just started to get a little anxious and waited for, instead of waiting for the play to execute, he kind of forced it and threw it to where just getting the ball out of his hand. But once again, it looks like that single receiver has been doing a good job of getting open, and it's something to watch for if you're the Warriors.
6:57 to go in the half. Wildwood with the ball on the Chief 44-yard line, 3rd and 5. Dozier in the shotgun. Takes the snap, look to pass, steps up, is going to keep it himself across the 40, down to the 35, ducks down to the 33-yard line, and picks up a first down for the Warriors. Good read by Jordan Dozier. Again, took half a step back. Everybody sunk back out with the receivers, and he kept it and ran the ball for a nice 8-yard gain.
Yeah, that was nice to see there, Ed, too, because the last one where he got stopped short, he was kind of hesitant, which is what we talked about. But this time, he committed and put his head down and got a nice 7-yard gain and continued this drive and got a first down for the Warriors.
Warriors trying to move the ball here on this drive. 1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line of Buna. 6:22 to go in the first half. Wildwood in an 8-0 hole early. Jordan Dozier, quarterback, shotgun formation, looks to his right, keeps it, throws it back, and Rios with the catch and gets hit and knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line, maybe for a gain of 1 or 2 yards.
Yeah, I think technically if we're scoring that's probably he threw it behind there, so it's almost like a rush, but a good job by Jordan to be able to adapt and on the fly and make something out of nothing there and get a 2-yard gain for the Warriors.
Bring it up 2nd down.
The tackle out of bounds stops the clock with 6:05 to go in the first half. Anthony's Grub on Montgomery Avenue in Wildwood wishes all the schools and athletes a great year. When you're hungry, think Anthony's Grub. Johnny Longhots on Pine and Pacific Avenue in Wildwood wants to wish everyone the best luck this season. Stop by after practice or the game and enjoy the fine food there at Johnny Longhots. 2nd and 8 for the Warriors, ball on the 32-yard line. Jordan Dozier in the backfield, shotgun formation, takes it, pumps once, throws it out to the right, intended for Triano, through his hands, and incomplete. Pass was intended for Gianni Triano, thrown to the outside just a little bit, but he did get a hand on it. Don't know if it should have been caught or not, it had some zip on it, and nonetheless, an incomplete pass for Wildwood.
Yeah, definitely not an easy catch there, but probably one that you would want to make and you should make. And, you know, we talk about these receivers are all young. You have some young kids out here, and as the years go on and they advance, they're plays that they're going to make. So
Brings up 3rd and 8 for Wildwood. Ball on the 32 of the Chiefs. 5:58 left to play here in the first half. Wildwood down 8-0. Jordan Dozier, shotgun formation. Thomas Rios to his left. 3 receivers to his right. Snap. Looks left, looks right. Holds it and is crushed and dropped for a sack by the Buna Chiefs.
By number 66.
That is number 66, Brian Passamonte, who we spoke about earlier, and by far one of the best offensive and defensive linemen that Buna has, and according to Coach Klein, maybe the best center in the history of the Chiefs program there in Buna.
yeah, that was one there. He was looking for the wheel route out of the backfield with Rios. Just took a little bit too long to get there, and Jordan hesitated, clutched, and by that time the Buna defenders were on him and got him for about an 8-yard loss.
That brings up a long 4th and 15 for the Warriors.
For Wildwood. And about
I imagine that they will punt here.
We'll see about that. Wildwood likes to go for it here as well, but they are in a good position to punt and pin Buna, but we'll see.
Jordan Dozier back by himself. He's going to look to pass. He's looking deep across the middle. Oh, out of the hands. Thomas Rios just missed it, and when I walked in for a touchdown, an incomplete pass for Wildwood, and they turn the ball over on downs once again.
Absolutely perfect pass there by Jordan. You got your running back who's usually a runner, not so much of a receiver. Sent him down the seam there, and it was not an easy catch to make, one that they would have hoped to have made, but great throw by Jordan there, just couldn't be completed.
4:46 to go in the first half. Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter, we're going to keep it here. 8-0 Buna coming in here on a 2-game win streak. Wildwood coming in on a 2-game losing streak, with each having 1 game left to play on their schedule, and probably nothing further after that for either team.
October 26th from 5 to 8 is the Hornets.
4:46 to play in the first half.
Is a must-see for everyone.
1st and 10 for the Chiefs on their own 40-yard line. Tyler Waitman Martin, the sophomore quarterback,
Number 5.
direct snap to Troy Gregory, and he bounces off 2 Wildwood players and turns it up outside, still on his feet across the 30, across the 25 down to the 20,
Gang tackle.
and that was a big gain for the Chiefs.
A first down. Bring the ball down.
About a 40-yard run there for Gregory for Buna, and puts the ball in one play deep into Wildwood territory.
You figured it was only a matter of time, Ed, before they got Gregory going. And
That was a direct snap to him. They had a decoy in Tyler Waitman.
looks like it's going to be the same thing here.
Gregory and Cohen in the backfield. Gregory calling the audible in the play. Gregory now going to take the snap, direct snap to Gregory. He steps across the 20, bounces off 2 Warriors across the 15-yard line down to the 13-yard line
Number 2 and number 4.
for a gain of about
Troiano and Lucas.
6 or 7 yards there, Ryan.
Yeah, this is what, if you're Buna, this is where, Coach talked about. He's confident in his run game, and, they're able to break off big chunks at a time, and then even when they're not, he's being met a couple yards in the backfield, and he's still gaining 8 yards out of it. So, there's some big backs back there for Buna, and they're kind of imposing their will here on Wildwood.
Tyler Waitman Martin back in the game at quarterback. Anthony Mizzarelli behind him as the tailback. 2 receivers to his left. The handoffs to Mizzarelli. Mizzarelli across the 12 to the 11-yard line, where he's tackled by the Warriors
Back one.
for a gain of maybe 1 yard.
Number 45.
Good job there by Thomas Rios filling the hole.
Anthony Mizzarelli for
3 minutes left to play in the first half. Wildwood down 8-0. Buna pressing deep in Wildwood territory.
They did give him the first down there, Ed, so you have first and 10 from the 11 or the 12, it looks like.
Looks like an injury timeout. Thomas Rios went down on one knee. He's walking off the field. The officials stopped for the injury timeout, and we'll talk some more about our fine sponsors here at WCZT. Whale Tail Brewery, located in Burley across from Home Depot, is cheering everyone on for a good season. Booney's Pizza, your local spot for pizza, located on Route 47 in the Canals Plaza, wishes the best of luck to all the athletes and coaches this year. Notch Tree Service, your cut above, wishes all the athletes the best of luck this season. That's Notch Tree Service. First and 10 for Buna. Ball at the Warrior 12-yard line, 2:45 left to play in the first half. Buna up 8-0 on a 55-yard run early in the first quarter. Wildwood had 2 chances and squandered both. That was a give to Lucas Jalora for a gain of about 6 yards for the Chiefs deeper into Warrior territory. Ball looks to be on the 3-yard line of Wildwood. Second and goal from the 3-yard line of the Warriors.
Looks like Buna, their wing, when he gets at number 2, Jalora, it looks like he may be getting a little bit of a jump there. It's something to, see if the officials may call that, but you can almost see when he's getting the ball, he's getting a little jump on that.
Waitman Martin, the quarterback in the backfield with Mazzarelli. Mazzarelli behind him, the lone tailback. Ball is snapped to Waitman Martin, giving to Mazzarelli. Mazzarelli looks like he is in for the touchdown and another score for the Chiefs. 3-yard run, power run up the middle by Anthony Mazzarelli, and Buna jumps out to a 14-0 lead right now with the extra point ensuing.
Gary Hahn.
1:38 to play here. Wildwood just shoot themselves in the foot a little bit. And we have a 2-point conversion for Buna pending right now.
Yeah, Wildwood's giving up 2 big plays, which have really hurt them.
Direct snap to number 5. Troy Greger, and he's going to walk in for the 2-point conversion and take it to 16-0 Buna. With 1:38 to play here in the first half, Buna 16, Wildwood 0. You're listening to West Jersey Football League action on 98.7 The Coast WCZT. We'll be back in just a moment.
I need a Phillips head screwdriver.
With the camera, just stay zoomed out. Don't worry about zooming in because they say it's delaying and it's going to all mess up. So just keep it zoomed out.
Ed Gorski, Ryan Trano back. Maxwell Field, Wildwood down 16-0 to the Buna Chiefs in a West Jersey Football United League United Division matchup between the 2-5 Buna Chiefs and the 1-6 Warriors. Wildwood pressed hard twice in Buna territory and was unable to convert. Buna now kicked off and covered by number 51, Liam Carmel, at his own 40-yard line. Not a good kick for Buna.
Good job by Liam Carmel to jump on the ball there. Gives the Warriors a starting field position. They have to have a drive here to end the half if they want to have any chance of being in this game.
Well, Ryan, we saw a big 55-yard run by Cohen in the first quarter, and then a 40-yard burst and run by Troy Gregory, which really chewed up a lot of yardage. Other than those two runs, Buna hasn't done too much with the ball. They've only thrown one pass. It was not even close to being caught, and they've run the ball every single time.
Yeah, and, you know, if you're Wildwood, Buna rushed for 366 yards last week and threw for -1. So if you're the Warriors, you got to sit back and say, hey, if they're going to beat us, they got to beat us by the pass, overload the box, and just fully commit to the run. And like I said, let them beat you. And you had spoken about they have a new quarterback. It's his first time playing. He's a sophomore. His first throw wasn't very good. So if I'm the Warriors, I'm just firing, you know, everyone up and matching up the receivers.
1st and 10 for Wildwood, ball at the 40-yard line of their own. Snap taken by Dozier. He's under pressure. He runs, throws it high, intended for Hennessy, Javion Hennessy, and through his hands. Buna's starting to get a little bit of pressure on Dozier, giving him some happy feet.
Yeah, Wildwood, I think what they were finding success on those quick hitters. You know, 3-step drop by Dozier, quick hit to the receiver, one maybe 2 reads. Now you see Jordan kind of scanning the field, getting a little excited with his feet, and you know, throwing the ball away.
1:29 left to play here in the first half. Buna 16, Wildwood nothing. Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter bringing you West Jersey Football League action here from Maxwell Field. Beautiful October fall night. 2nd and 10 for the Warriors, ball on the 40-yard line of Wildwood. Jordan Dozier by himself in the shotgun formation, loaded left side, 4 receivers split. Snap taken high, looks to pass, pumps once across the middle, finds Hennessy across the 40 to the 45, push out of bounds at the 50, and a flag for a late hit on Buna. That's going to be a late hit, unsporting penalty on Buna, Ryan.
Yeah, that's going to advance the Warriors. Looks like 15 yards. I'm not so sure. I mean, Coach on the other sideline wasn't too happy about that. I'm not sure if they're saying he went up high or what the case was there. But, I mean, Buna's coach is not happy about that call at all.
We're waiting to get the official word. A call happened across the field from us. Personal foul against Buna. They're going to tack on 15 more yards. And I tell you what, Ryan, number 77, Eric Jordan's a junior for Wildwood. He was smart. He went over, he grabbed up on Javion Hennessy and walked him right away from the pile before any retaliation could be said or done, which was a great showmanship of leadership for the Warriors.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's exactly what the Warriors needed. What the play and the penalty is 26 yards. The Warriors, minute 17 left, they're at the 35 with the opportunity to go in. So that's exactly what the Warriors needed there.
1:17 to go. Ball now moves into Buna Chief territory. Spotted at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
That was Dozier's first completion after 5 incomplete in a row as well.
Dozier, the junior quarterback for the Warriors in the shotgun formation. Thomas Rios to his left. Dozier takes the snap, met with pressure. He's sacked from behind, fumbles the ball, pounced on by Buna, and looks like we're going to lose the ball to Buna. Buna does recover at the 45-yard line. Dozier was hit from behind. Ball bounced off his knee and bounced right in the hands of a Buna Chief, and he laid down on it. And that turns the ball over back to Buna with 1:05 here to play in the first half.
Yeah, Ed, as we were saying, if Wildwood wanted to be in this game, they needed to execute on that drive. If they execute there, they're getting the ball at the half. It's a totally different game. Instead, you know, you got 1:05 left. Buna has the ball, and the Warriors are on their heels again.
1st and 10 now for Buna going the other way. Ball on the 45-yard line of Buna. Ball snapped to Waitman Martin. He throws a pass out to his left. Second pass of the game completed and taken out of bounds. Ball was caught by number 5, Troy Gregory, and he was taken out of bounds at the 48-yard line for a gain of about 2 yards. Second pass for the young sophomore quarterback for Buna. Coach Klein did not describe the intent or the amount of injury to his regular quarterback, but he is done for the year. Waitman Martin met with a big play by the Warriors, completed to number 2, Lucas Jalora, and that was a monster hit put on by Nick Crochet of Wildwood.
Yeah, I mean, I think there, Ed, you're saying the max on their passes are 3-4 yards at most, and you know, you got to have the receivers, the Wildwood Warrior or D-backs have to be up and in the face of the receivers. He's showing early that he's not going to go deep on you or beat you, and I think the Warriors have an advantage on the outside, and they're still giving a little too much room. But you know, they're only going to get about 3 to 4 yards on these passes, and they're hoping to catch and get some runs afterwards.
We're in the timeout here called by Buna. We'll keep it right here and talk about the Bell Harbor Oceanfront Hotel in Wildwood Crest. They're proud supporters of high school sports. When friends and family come to town, don't put them on the couch. Call the Bell Harbor, 609-522-3343, or book online at bellharborhotels.com. 43 seconds left here in the first half. 16-0. Buna's on top of the Warriors. 3rd and 3. Ball on the Warrior 48-yard line.
I think you see a power rush here, Ed.
A crowded backfield. Waitman fakes it. He's going to pass again. Throws it to the flat. Caught by Troy Gregory. And picked up about 7 on the play for a Buna first down. A first down for Buna.
Tracked down by Carmel, but that throw was actually in the backfield.
Brings up a 1st and 10 for Buna. Ball on the Warrior 43-yard line. And we have some sort of an indiscretion here on the field.
To the first down.
Looks like there is a timing error, or timing problem. And it is quickly corrected by the top-notch crew we have here calling this game tonight. 34 seconds to play in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball on the Warrior 43-yard line. Waitman Martin in the backfield. Cohen to his left. Another pass for Waitman Martin. Pass completed at the 35-yard line and taken down to the 25-yard line. Number 17, Zach Cohen, made the catch and picked up 15 yards on the play down to the 26-yard line of the Warriors.
Yeah, once again, Ed, I mean, there's just way too much cushion there by the Warrior D-backs. This is one where you just have to say, hey, if you're going to beat us, you're going to beat us over our head. But, you know, as we're seeing, you know, Waitman Martin isn't throwing deep here. He's looking, you know, that was his longest throw of the day, and it was 11 yards. You know, yet the Warrior defenders are back 15, 16 yards. They have to be playing up if they have any chance of stopping this here.
And that was called by number 17, Zach Cohen, the freshman wide receiver for Buna, whose brother ripped off the 55-yard run. Zach Cohen, the 55-yard run, Ben Cohen, his brother Ben Cohen, the senior, who had the 55-yard run in the first quarter for a touchdown for Buna to open the game up. 26 seconds left here in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball on the Warrior 26-yard line. 26 seconds left to play. Tyler Waitman, sophomore quarterback in the shotgun formation. Ben Cohen, senior tailback behind him. 3 receivers to his left. He's going to look to pass. Waitman, the lefty, throws it. Intercepted by the Warriors. Trevor Troiano. He's got nobody in front of him. If he can turn it on, he's across the 50-yard line, down to the 40-yard line, and a big return for the Warriors, and a big stop, and a great interception by Trevor Troiano. Trevor picked that ball off at the 5-yard line, took it back to the 38-yard line of Buna, and is going to give Wildwood a chance with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, that was a great, and once again, you play up, make them throw it over your head. Trevor did a great job there. He picked it off, found some open field, got down the sideline, and you know, Wildwood may have a couple plays here with the timeouts that they have.
A terrific defensive stop for the Warriors, and hopefully can kick some life into their offensive team here to maybe make a play and get on the board before the half. They will be getting the ball back. To start the second half, Buna won the opening coin toss, and opted to receive. Stop by Two Black Dogs Cafe for the best cheesesteaks around. Two Black Dogs Cafe on Route 47 between Rio Grande and Cape May Courthouse. They're open 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. Wednesday through Monday, or call 609-551-2391. The Schickling family and Revolution Liquors on New Jersey Avenue in Wildwood would like to wish all of the athletes and coaches the best of luck this season. Wildwood looks to take a timeout, and we'll take a brief timeout. You're listening to West Jersey Football, 98.7 The Coast, WCZT. Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter back at Maxwell Field, where Wildwood just turned the ball over for themselves and brought the ball back into Buna territory. Dozier, the catch made.
Foolish play by Wildwood there. Thomas Rios frustrated, spikes the ball, and that's going to be a personal foul, 15 yards, which is going to pretty much take the Warriors out of any opportunity of scoring.
And that's some undisciplined action there, Ryan. The Warriors just made a terrific defensive stop on their own 5-yard line, deep in their territory, brought the ball back almost 60 yards, and the play was a hook and ladder play, caught by Hennessy, and was going to be intended to be pitched to Rios, but his knee hit the ground, and when Rios did get the ball, the referee turned to grab it, and he had spiked it away from the official. I don't think it was done to just out of pure frustration.
Yeah, good job there. But the officials actually got together, and instead of calling a personal foul, they just said it was a delay of game, gave him a 5-yard penalty, which also doesn't go under him as a personal foul. So that's a big thing. But the clock was still running, so the Warriors call a timeout with 2 seconds, so they're going to have to draw up a prayer here.
Yeah, we'll keep it here. 2 seconds left to play in the half. Wildwood down 16-0 to the Buna Chiefs. And Buna have been struggling all year up until recently. And it's two similar programs, Ryan, both Group 1 schools, both struggling with numbers for a while. Wildwood had about 35, 36 kids out for the program. Buna had a little bit more than 40. Now they're back to 40. They have a host of injuries, including their starting quarterback is not playing for the rest of the season. He missed last week, and of course this week, and he'll miss next week as well. And they opened up the game on a 4 and out, and then the next series they were able to rip off a 55-yard run for a touchdown. Wildwood was able to get back into Buna territory, but could not convert a 4th down and turned it over on downs. That ensuing play for the Chiefs, a monster 40-yard run set up a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to put it where we are now, 16-0. Time correction, 5 seconds left for the Warriors. Ball on the 38-yard line of Buna. 2nd and 10. Dozier back to pass. Everybody out for receiving. Dozier steps up, throws a deep ball to the corner. It is knocked down, incomplete, and that will bring us to the end of the first half. With the score, Buna 16, Wildwood nothing. You're listening to West Jersey Football on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT, and we'll be back after a brief break.
Here at Maxwell Field, once again, performing on the 50-yard line. Welcome, your Wildwood Warrior cheerleaders.
Somebody unplug this. Somebody unplug this. Went out.
Thank you so much.
Yo, what's going on?
That's what happened with the...
Can you hear us? You can't hear us on the commercial breaks, right?
I can. What I do, and I'm cutting the audio, so it's not going over to you.
Okay, good.
But I will stay with you here on online and get coordinate when we're coming back.
How's it look online?
It's looking good.
We're getting some complaints that the camera will work.
I'm watching the camera here. It's way off.
Yeah. Wow.
Right now it is, yeah. But it sounded good. I apologize for trying to text you as fast as I can.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to broadcast and text. Mark, this is ridiculous, man. I don't know how we're gonna fix it, but really, I mean, it's stupid.
Yeah, if you were to stay on the phone, I can give you a countdown. That's fine.
Well, now the studio phone's off. That's how you want it, right?
Yeah, because it's on the same computer as the one the video stream, so it's like I can't talk to you through that on the video.
Okay. I'm not sure. It's got to be this box we have that we can't hear you, because I had no problem last year, and I had no problem a couple games, the first 2 games this year. Now all of a sudden, I got a problem. We can't hear. We can't. Nothing's getting done. Yeah, Jimmy was just up here, and he walked in. He finagled with a couple things. Didn't make anything better. So. Everything's plugged in the same way it always is. So it's the only thing I can think of. It's got to be the line that's being run to the camera. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I believe because sometimes when things get reset here, we have how we record commercials. Sometimes the camera microphone becomes the default, and I think the camera microphone.
That's where I think we are. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else left to.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. That's all I'm hearing. I'm hearing you guys everything, and like the guys, the announcer, and the crowd real loud.
That's got to be. That's because
So I think the camera has seized the microphone.
Should we unplug it?
No, I think we're good. We can keep using the feed from the video. I think we should stay on the line, and I can cue in when you're ready to come back.
Stay on my phone here, on this phone.
Yeah. I mean, you just let me know when you want to come back. Like you're not having events, and then we're.
Well, they just put up the time. We got 12:30 until we get back. So I don't know.
You want to do a little break in the middle, and then we go back to more commercials?
Yeah, I think that'll be good. Why don't you bring us back in like I don't know, 3 minutes?
3 minutes?
3 minutes gives us 9. We'll talk for a bit. We'll take another break, and then we'll come back.
Alright, sounds good.
I'll leave this phone open. All right.
Yeah, so it's 7:06 and a half, so about 7 or 9, and just let me know if you're like ready to come back, and I'll give you the countdown.
Okay. All right.
Thanks. You got it.
You know?
That was me.
games. And once more, for security, for the field, this is a picture around. And that was a great guys ready to come back?
Yep.
Here you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ed Gorski, Ryan Toronto, back at Maxwell Field for West Jersey Football League action. The host, Wildwood Warriors, taking on the Buna Chiefs and finding themselves in a 16-0 hole here at Maxwell Field.
Yeah, definitely could have been a better half for the Warriors. With that being said, they get the ball at the half. They do have the ability to come out, put some points on the board, make a game of this. But there's a few plays, as we spoke about in the first half, Ed, a couple big plays by Buna, a 55-yarder or a 40-yarder that put them in shape and put them on the board. But if the Warriors could eliminate those, giving up the big runs, they're right in this game. And as you saw, when Buna has to pass, that's not their strength, and for the Warriors, that's where you want them to be. But they have the opportunity to get on the board and make a game of this.
Yeah, they strung together 3 or 4 good pass plays in a row, and then they went to the well one too many times, and the ball was picked off deep by Trevor Triano. He took it back about 60 yards, and then again Wildwood couldn't do anything with it in Buna territory. 3 times they were deep inside the 20-yard line, the red zone, and they could not convert. Twice they turned it over on downs, and once was a sack fumble from Dozier, which really wasn't his fault. Complete communication breakdown by the interior lineman for the Warriors, and he got hit from behind, fumbled the ball off his leg right into the hands of Buna, and here we go again, and we are at a 16-0 deficit.
Yeah, on behalf of on the Buna sideline, as we've speaking with Coach Klein in the beginning of the game, they're executing what they want to execute, and they're players that he talked about making plays are the players that are making plays, and he's doing a good job of that on Buna's side. But if you're Wildwood, you want to look. I think the weakness for Buna is their outside corners. The Warriors have the ability to take advantage of that. They haven't yet, but it's got to be. Buna was picking up their pass rush and starting to get pressure. And as you saw, Dozier was starting to get some happy feet. He was throwing he was unbalanced with his throws, and he was getting pressured. So as the Warriors, they just got to make a quick read and don't get fancy and just work the outsides, and I think you have an opportunity to march down the field.
Yeah, Wildwood, the score again doesn't indicate the heart that these kids have here in Wildwood. They are playing some tough, hard-nosed football, and they just can't seem to get it clicking on offense. They'll make 2 good plays, take a sack, make 2 good plays, take a penalty, and they keep shooting themselves in the foot a little bit, and therefore turning it over on downs, and of course giving up the big sack to Dozier where he fumbled, which didn't turn out too well with the 2 big running backs that Buna has and the big runs they were able to peel off.
Yeah, absolutely. So hopefully, if you're Coach Loomis, you got to be talking to your team at a half, saying, "Look, we're still in this game." But you look loose. They're Buna sideline. They're loose. They're you can tell they feed off of their coach. They carry his energy onto the field, and he was very, very energetic, very optimistic, and for the Warriors, they want to come out and say, "Hey, look, let's get a decent return." Buna hasn't shown too much on their kickoffs yet, so the Warriors could end up with good field positioning, and then put together a drive. And it's if they connect on a few throws, they could be in position to score, but they have to stop getting in the second and longs, the third and longs, and putting themselves in position for a 4th down, and whether they're going to go or not. Coach Loomis likes to go for it on 4th down, where they went for it earlier and on 4th and I believe it was about 14. They went for it, so Coach Loomis will definitely go for it, but you want manageable, downs to go. And for the Warriors, they can't continue with the 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 12. They have to have, 3rd and 2 or, somewhere around there.
Yeah, this is a big series coming up for Wildwood here to open the second half. They almost have to go down and score and cut into this 16-0 deficit. So we are going to take a quick break here on 98.7 The Coast. You're listening to the West Jersey Football League action. Ed Gorski and Ryan Tranter bringing you the call from Maxwell Field on 98.7 The Coast WCZT. And we'll be back momentarily. You got us, Mark?
Yes.
Okay. You want to go? You want to go 2 minutes? 3 minutes?
Yeah, 2 minutes will work. Two minutes will work, and I'll give you a cue back in. That's like we did.
You got it.
Yeah, that's cool. Thanks. Yeah, because the delay from real time to the audio is like on the air is like about 15 seconds. So,
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll give you a cue back here in just a little bit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I had to go down there and find the Phillips head screwdriver myself. Said they couldn't find one. I'm like, dude, I know there's one in there somewhere. They came up with this. I said a Phillips head screwdriver. They came up with this. Like I'm supposed to do something with it. Quick announcement, folks. No one, absolutely no one, is to use the weightlifting equipment along either side of this facility. Also, there will be no spectators allowed beyond the fence. And as a quick announcement and reminder, there is absolutely no smoking, vaping, or alcohol permitted on this school property.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you all for your cooperation.
Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter back at Maxwell Field, where the Warriors have found themselves in a 16-0 hole to the Buna Chiefs in this United Division West Jersey Football League matchup, Ryan. And the good thing for Wildwood is they have shown some life, they have shown some spark, they have been able to get into Buna territory. They did make a couple good defensive stops, and therefore there is some hope, and now they're going to get the ball back, and they almost have to get down this field and get some sort of scoring action on the board for themselves.
Yeah, in that first half, Dozier was 7 for 17 with 59 yards. One thing to note, he did pass 1,000 yards on his career with in the first half. He needed 22 yards going in, so congratulations to Jordan Dozier. But, you're going to run a lot more out of him this half, yardage-wise, and that's what they're going to need if they want to win this game.
We've also seen him run the ball quite a few times. He's dropped back, flooded the outside with receivers, and kept the ball for quick 6-7 yard pickups. And maybe they need to do that somewhere. They need to mix it up a little bit because Buna seems to let him in a little bit and then pounce on him.
Yeah, and Dozier was the leading rusher along with Rios. They both rushed for 19 yards, but Dozier did his off of 3 carries in the first half. So he did have it. And if you see, when Buna's rush is coming, it's not like they're not closing the pocket on them. They're getting around the edge. So we saw the first time, as we spoke about, Jordan, was kind of hesitant, and he got tackled, fell short of the first down. The next time he committed and got a good 7-yard gain, got a first down by 3 yards, and kept the drive going. So it looked like but after that, Ed, you saw him start to get a little more excited, start to look for the run a little. Once he put his head down, he kind of lost his receivers, and then you saw him, throwing some balls that we're not usually used to seeing Dozier throw.
Yeah, and he does throw a great ball, and one of the things, he's a junior, so he's getting all this experience. His receivers are young. He's got a good core here coming back next year. Coach Loomis is definitely excited, and you hate to look forward to next year, but this season, with this game and next week, it's almost, we're trying to get something on the board here to build on and move forward and get the snowball rolling, for the summer workouts and then back into next season and see where this could be with everybody coming back pretty much for the Warriors.
Yeah, and as you said, Ed, the starting receivers, you're running 3 sophomores and a freshman out there, and then your next receiver coming in is a freshman as well. So, they're young. They're very young there at receiver, and you see some of the young mistakes that they make or the young plays that they don't make, and you see, but they're growing with it, and they're going to be a lot better moving forward. But like you said, Coach Loomis wants to say, hey, they're not playing for the playoffs. They're not playing for any seeding or first place in the division or anything. So, you want to take these games. You want to do the right thing. You want to grow as a team, grow as a player, and continue to use all these game experiences just to get yourself, more prepared for the upcoming season.
And to have 30 players on the team is nice. And the feeder program here, the Junior Warrior program, if no one's familiar with it, feeding the high school program, has a great number of kids and some really good athletes up and coming there in the 7th and 8th grade level. So we're going to look forward to seeing what lies ahead for Wildwood.
Yeah, and I know Dave Bannon has been doing a phenomenal job with that, so kudos to him.
Okay, here we go to kick off the second half. Buna, line drive up the middle, taken by Rios. Ball rolls down to the 20. He picks it up at the 20. He runs to his right, bounces off a Buna player, and is going to get taken down at the 25-yard line. And a flag right away tossed here. I'm not sure what the side judge saw on the play, but it looks like it might be going against the Chiefs. We will wait and see what that call is.
Looked like Vinny Sweeney was engaged with the Chiefs player, and
that's a dead ball unsporting penalty against the Buna Chiefs, and that's a big play, Ryan. That's probably going to be a 15-yard penalty tacked onto the end of the run by Rios.
Yeah, and Wildwood catches a big break there because the ball got away from Rios. Trevor Triano did a good job coming across and throwing a block to spring Rios, and he did get something out of that. Got it to the 36, and now you're going to tack on 15 yards. It looks like, the Warriors should have somewhat decent field position to start.
Well, that's a good sign for the Warriors because that takes the ball from the 25-yard line up to the 42-yard line. And that'll be where Wildwood will start here in the second half. 16-0 Buna out to a big lead. Just kicked off the second half here. The Warriors 1st and 10 on their own 42-yard line. Jordan Dozier, the junior quarterback for the Warriors, in the shotgun formation with Thomas Rios, his lone tailback. Triano, the single receiver to the left, trip receivers, and we have a movement penalty on Wildwood. And once again, Ryan, we just talked about it just 3 seconds ago about how Wildwood takes 2 steps forward and 3 steps back for a negative. And there you have the 15-yard penalty gift, and then a motion penalty on Wildwood, and it's going to bring them back 5 yards and make it a 1st and 15 on their own 37-yard line.
Yeah, Ed, if you look, we have, lined up here with the single receiver. They're putting number 23 as a corner, and he looks like he's beatable out here on the edge. So you see, let's see, they switched up now. It looks like they're marking number 1 on Gianni Troiano. They're moving him side to side, so something to watch moving forward.
3 receivers, 2 Dozier's right, 1 to his left. Rios takes the ball, bounces off 2 Chiefs across the 35-yard line to the 38-yard line, and looks like we might have an injured Chief on the ground, on the field. Looks like an ankle injury, number 55, Ricky Basix, the lineman for the Chiefs. So we're going to take a quick break here on 98.7 The Coast and come right back. You're listening to West Jersey Football League action. 98.7 The Coast, WCZT. You got us, Mark? Yep, we're here.
Hi, Greg. We'll be going here. I'll give you a countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano back, coming out of an injury timeout. A Buna Chief player looks like he might have turned an ankle at the 35-yard line of Wildwood. Wildwood with possession of the ball to start the second half.
Just what we talked about at the half, Ed, though, we said you can't go into the second and long, third and long, and in the first drive, the Warriors are now 2nd and 13 after, the false start and then getting a short run. So if you want to be successful, if you want to punch one in, you can't continue to be long and to go distance.
Ricky Basixt, number 55 from Buna. He's a sophomore, big boy. He's going to come off the field under his own power, which is good to see. He's hobbling. That left ankle got rolled up on a little bit, and we don't like to see any young athletes get injured, that's for sure. 11:33, third quarter. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano bringing you the action here from Maxwell Field. Wildwood down 16-0 early, second half. 2nd and 13 ball at the 40-yard line. Jordan Dozier, the quarterback for the Warriors. Should have been a free play, but he didn't snap the ball quick enough. They had an offside penalty against Buna. Had the center for Wildwood been quick enough to snap that ball, it would have been a free play for the Warriors.
So the Warriors get the 5 yards back that they gave away early.
So we've had one offensive play and 3 penalties called to start the second half. and 2 out of 3 ain't bad for the Warriors. So if anything is on the plus side, it's the penalties are going in their favor. 2nd and 8, ball on the 45 of the Warriors, 11:16 to play here early in the second half. A beautiful night in Wildwood, 58 degrees and still flag moving, just a tad bit wind out of the north. Jordan Dozier, the quarterback, shotgun formation, 2 tailbacks left and right of him. Ball is given to Rios. He's taken down at the 40-yard line for a loss of 2. I don't know that Rios expected the ball line. He looked like he was surprised to see it, and he was more surprised to see the Buna Chief waiting for him at the corner.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't turn that ball over. But, now the Warriors have 3rd and 12, again, another long to go. But on the play before where they set up where Buna jumped off sides, when the Warriors were in the double slot, it looked like Buna was going to bounce that linebacker out to cover. Number 51 is one of their better linebackers, Sandorf. And if you can bounce him out, that's going to open up the running, but also putting him on the receiver isn't probably the coverage that you want if you're Buna.
Dozier looks to his right, pass is complete to Triano. At the 48-yard line, he's met by 2 Chiefs. Gianni Triano came back to the ball. Great route, good pass. Picked up about 5 on the play.
4th down.
4th down again for the Warriors. 4th and 4. Ball on the Warrior 47-yard line, 48-yard line. Triano and Sons, proud sponsor of Wildwood football. Whether you need masonry work, stone pavers, concrete, or more, call 522-3355 for your free estimate. Let Coastal Fence and Rail beautify and secure your yard or deck. Start planning your new fence at coastalfenceandrailing.com for all your beautification needs of your property. 9:20 left to play here in the third quarter. 16-0 Buna on top. Wildwood facing a 4th and 4. Ball on their own 48-yard line. Jordan Dozier in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Looks to his left. Has Rios wide open. Rios catches it and drops.
Close on this spot. He caught it, but we'll see. Looks like it's going to be short for the Warriors.
Close to a 1st down.
A good throw there, and he's...
It looked like he might have slipped, but it looks like Wildwood is just short again. A day late and $1 short for the Warriors, and they're going to turn it over again. Coach Loomis is a little confused because it looked like one official signaled to his left and one signaled to his right. So he was confused if he got the first down or if they turned it over on downs. But the side judge is not having it. And nonetheless, Buna will take over. Wildwood short by 1 yard. And another turnover on downs to the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that they did get it there, but I mean that's a little closer than where they moved that ball. It was a bad spot when they tossed the ball in and put it on the hash.
1st and 10 for the Chiefs, ball on their own 48-yard line. Snap taken, handoff to Cohen. Cohen across the 50 to the 48-yard line for the gain of about 3 for the Warriors into Warrior territory.
Sammy Santiago
Buna.
and Nick Crochet.
Tyler Waitman-Martin, the sophomore quarterback, managing the game very well for a young kid. And he is containing himself correctly, has not made really any errors, has completed a few passes, which they're not used to doing. And nonetheless, they're looking at a 16-0 lead. Waitman-Martin in the shotgun formation. Cohen to his left, fake, inside give. Broke 2 tackles across the 40, down to the 35-yard line is Zach Cohen, brother of Ben Cohen. One's a freshman, one's a senior, and they're both pretty good football players. A late flag comes in at the end of the play, and this looks like it's going to go against Wildwood and put more. It's a dead ball, unsporting. It's a dead ball, unsporting penalty against Wildwood, and some discipline here is lacking, Ryan. This is the 3rd game in a row we've covered for the Warriors, and this is the first time I could say that, I don't know if it's emotions, frustration, tiredness, but they're doing some dumb things out there that are not helping their team, and this is one of them for a silly, unsporting penalty. And Buna's they're just almost baiting them into a reaction, and they're getting it. And you know, from being an athlete, that the referee's going to see the second gesture, the second movement, and they're going to get them for the unsporting conduct.
Yeah, and that puts the ball on the 20-yard line going in. And while we were watching that play out, Gianni Triana went down to a knee, and he's being attended to by the trainer. So, you know, Gianni's the one that took a good hit last week, and looks like he may be pointing to his head or his shoulder. So we'll see. I didn't see anything happen on that play, but he's down for the Warriors.
And we have to mention, you know, these kids are tough, and it's a great testament to the staff, and we don't ever get to mention Ken Loomis' staff here for the Warrior football. Kevin Atkinson, Chris Chobert, Dom Triano, and Jimmy Purcell all have their heart and dedication to the program, to the kids, and as you know, it's a tough sled ride for anybody who plays football here at Wildwood, and to have these men dedicate their time is a testament to who we are as Wildwood people.
Yeah, it's definitely not, you know, it's always easy coaching a winning team. It's not so easy coaching the losing teams, and these guys are out there giving effort.
Waitman-Martin back, looks to pass, looks to his left, throws, complete to his left for about a 4-yard gain. Sincere Toussaint. The pass complete, a short one-step pass.
Sincere Toussaint.
Trevor did a good job getting off of the block there and making the tackle, but once again, we're looking. I'm still not sure why the Warrior defenders are dropping back 10 yards and leaving that big of a cushion on the receivers. It's just not, you know, he doesn't have the arm to beat you over the top.
7-yard completion for Buna. 2nd and 3 ball at the Warrior 13-yard line. Ball's handed inside. Number 2, Lucas Jalora walks. Correction. Ben Cohen for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Walked in untouched up the middle over the left guard. And now Wildwood's in a big, big deficit here. Down 22-zip with the ensuing extra point coming up.
Yeah, it didn't look like anyone even wanted to make the tackle there, so.
Looks like they're going for 2.
Looks like Buna will be attempting a 2-point conversion. They have yet to kick an extra point. $22-0 Buna on top of the Warriors. Troy Gregory by himself. The tailback's going to take a direct snap. He keeps it himself. runs off left tackle across the goal line and picks up 2 more points and extends the lead to 24-0 Buna. With 7:18 to play in the third quarter, Buna 24, Wildwood 0. We'll be back after a brief message on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT. You got us, Mark?
Once again, folks, quick reminder, the Warriors will be in action again here at Maxwell Field next Thursday night,
You got us, Mark?
October 31st, Halloween against Mastery High School of Camden for the final game of the season. Kickoff is scheduled.
Which one, mine or Ryan's?
Both, if you can, because when you guys are getting hot on the play, it's
Also, special
just a
thanks to
little.
our
Yep, no problem.
Joe
Alright, so we'll be going back in 5, 4,
Federer Foundation, the Stepback Foundation,
1.
Lunch with Lynch Foundation,
Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano, 98.7 WCZT, The Coast,
Shoreline,
bringing you West Jersey Football League action here from Maxwell Field,
Philadelphia Eagles.
where the Wildwood Warriors are hosting the Buna Chiefs, and Ryan, they are in trouble again. Same song, different week for the Warriors. 24-0, Buna on top.
Yeah, just getting beat on the ground. And, Buna's done a good job. They have, as we said earlier, they have some big boys up front. They, Coach Klein talked about their center, number 66, Pasamonte, and that's where they've, their runs have come right up the middle, and they've been going downhill on the Warriors.
Mason Sanderfoot taking the kickoff for the Chiefs, and a nice kick down to the 22-yard line to the Warriors. Much better. Trevor Triano fielded the kick and returned it about 11 yards, where the Warriors will start and take over here with 7:12 left to play in the third quarter. Be a 1st and 10 on their own 32-yard line. So Buna made a little bit of a change. I don't know if they were trying to work a new kicker in, but that was a much better kick and a much better effort for the Chiefs on the kickoff. The ball actually got airborne and went more than 3 yards. So if Buna has done anything wrong tonight, it's been the kicking game and the kickoffs. Other than that, the run game's pretty spot on. Their interior line's blocking very well. Their quarterback, for a young sophomore, is making some connected passes, and they're converting on 2-point conversions, and Wildwood's in a little bit of trouble here. 24-0 with 7:12 to play here.
Yeah, the Warriors got to get some points on the board. I mean, I don't think they've scored more than 2 touchdowns in the past 3 games, and it's just something that they have to get in.
Snap and pass taken. Great concentration. Ball, Hennessy.
Freddie Dunn.
Freddie Dunn. Great pass. Ball was bobbled in the air, caught at the 40-yard line, taken down to the 43-yard line of the Chiefs for a completion and a 1st down for Wildwood. Freddie Dunn, a name you've talked about, Ryan, at halftime. You even said he wasn't getting involved enough. He's a big boy. They're not looking his way. Almost on cue, Dozier looks his way. Ball pops up. Buna quit on the play. Thought he dropped it, and he ran and turned it into a 1st down and a 30-yard gain for the Warriors. 1st and 10, ball on the Buna Chief 43-yard line. Dozier back in the shotgun formation. Rio just to his left. Bad snap at the feet of Dozier, and all he can do is lay on it at the 37-yard line of the Warriors. And once again, Ryan, just like we've been saying, just like you've cued it on, 3 steps forward, 4 steps back, and a negative for Wildwood. So he finally get a good catch and pass and run, and then a bad snap and a 30-yard loss almost.
Yeah, they go 27 yards on their best offensive play. Great concentration by Freddie Dunn. He continues. He gets runs after the catch, yards after the catch, 27 yards, and they have a missed snap, and they go back 20 yards. So, it's these things are things that, we talked about the coaches, how, they're staying committed, this and that, but these are the frustrating things that, you're happening in the 6th, 7th game of the season, and it is frustrating.
It is second and a 7-mile beach bus for Wildwood. 28 yards for a 1st down. Dozier completes the pass to Hennessy. Hennessy takes it out to about the 40-yard line for about a 6-yard gain for the Warriors.
With the catch. Bring it up.
Third down for the Warriors.
Down.
And still half a 7-Mile Beach bus for a first down.
I'm not sure the Warriors could punt for a first down right now, but they got to come up with something here, and it can't be too long. As you see, Buna, they're pinning their ears back, they're firing off, they know the pass is coming, and they're just blitzing the quarterback. So if you're Wildwood, I would go back and look at that double slot set, because that's where it would look like Wildwood had the best advantage at.
4:45 to play here in the third quarter. 24-0 Buna on top. Third and a monster long 25 for the Warriors on their own 40-yard line. Dozier back to pass. Shotgun formation. He looks. Ball's throwing. Oh, he was interfered with. And we do have a flag, and that's going to help the Warriors out. That was a definite freshman error on Buna. Number 17, Zach Cohen, the freshman cornerback, hung up Trevor Triano and had no chance of catching the ball. And talk about undisciplined, the first mistake that's Buna made all night. It's 3rd and 25. What are you worried about? I mean, even if Trevor catches the ball, he's got to go 12 more yards for a first down. He hangs them up, and it's going to turn into a Warrior first down.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know how they do this at. If it's an automatic first, they may just get the yards on it. But the thing was there, Wildwood did go in the double slot. They did it compact. It was a tight formation, but that's their best chance. It looks like Buna is vulnerable on the outsides, and as you see that, when you're not going to the trips to a side where they can overload or cover some of their defenders, if you're going the double slot, it looks like the Warriors had the best opportunity to be successful out there, and like you said, that wasn't the best play that Buna could have made, and it definitely helped the Warriors. But you got to stay in that formation, I think, and give yourself, the.
I stand corrected. I'm watching too much pro football, and it's a 13-yard penalty for the Warriors. That'll bring up a 3rd and 12 ball now on the 45 of the Chiefs. Dozier, shotgun formation, and Buna steps off sides again. Maybe they just want Wildwood to come down the field a little deeper. I don't know.
I guess they're trying to help them, but even with that, you have 2 penalties, giving the Warriors almost over 20 yards, and they're still 3rd and long.
And Coach Klein not happy on the sideline of Buna, because that's 2 mental discipline errors against his kids there that should have been Buna ball by now.
And they tell you all the time, the times they jump, that ball, that's a defender right over top of the ball, right in front of him, and he's going off of the cadence. They're telling you just watch the ball, watch the ball, watch the ball, and it's literally he's the first defender in front of that ball.
3rd and 7 ball on the 40-yard line of Buna. Dozier, shotgun formation. Drops back, looks to pass. Great protection. Ball's tipped. It is caught by the Warriors after it tipped off at 3. Buna Chiefs. Freddie Dunn, great concentration. Ball bounced off 3 Buna Chiefs, and he was able to snatch it out of the air and caught for a first down. Well, Ryan, that's about time Wildwood gets one to go their way.
Yeah, absolutely. That was great. Once again, great concentration by Freddie Dunn. What's even bigger is a first down, which advances, that gives the Warriors, a chance to continue this drive.
1st and 10.
And looking down at the sideline, I'm seeing number 2, Gianni Triano, trying to loosen up a little bit, trying to get back in the game. Looks like he's getting ready. I'm not sure about the injury there. And oh no, this is an injury for Wildwood that they did not want to see.
Number 54, Nick Crochet.
Nick Crochet looks like okay, at first I thought it was his knee, but it looks like it's just a cramp. He was trying to hustle off the field. We'll take a quick injury timeout here. 3:41 left to play in the third quarter. 24-0 Buna on top of Wildwood. You're listening to West Jersey football on 98.7 The Coast WCZT. I thought it was his knee, dude. I thought, oh man. You got us, Mark? Bring us right back if you can hear me.
Okay. All right, we'll be coming back to you here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter back at Maxwell Field, where the Warriors have a 1st and 10 ball on the Buna Chief 32-yard line. 3:18 left to play in the third quarter. Wildwood in a substantial hole, down 24-0. Dozier fakes the handoff, keeps it, throws it outside. Ball is caught and completed at the 30-yard line to number 10, Javion Hennessy, where he is dumped for about a 4-yard gain for the Warriors. We came out of the injury timeout. We thought Nick Richey looked like he went down with a bad knee injury, but looked like to be a cramp when he popped himself back up. A little scared to the sideline of the Warriors. Nonetheless, he's back up and getting it massaged on the sideline, and he'll be back and ready to go on the next series of defense for the Warriors. 2:30. 2nd and 6 for the Warriors. Ball on the Buna 32-yard line. Dozier rolls to his right. Pass tipped by Buna, intended for Triano. Broken up by number 1, Gianni Sharkey, a sophomore D-back for the Chiefs.
Warriors are lucky that that one wasn't intercepted there. That could have been trouble.
Yeah, you look down the lineup here, the card we have, you know, I'm only seeing 4 seniors on the Buna Chief team, which there's some promising players on that team for Coach Klein, including his quarterback right now and some key players.
Yeah, I think the big thing for them, though, you know, you're looking at a player like Troy Gregory for them, who is a senior, and Ben Cohen, who has been their total offense. There are 2 seniors there, so, you know, obviously they're going to lose them, but, you know, the senior leadership that they've shown has been, I'm sure, something that Coach Klein loves.
3rd and 6 for the Warriors. Ball on the Chief 32-yard line. Dozier back in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers to his right. He's going to look to his left. The ball's through. Intended for Thomas Rios, who never saw it. He was looking over his right shoulder, and Dozier put it out over his left shoulder. An incomplete pass, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, usually a wheel route is not, you know, a common pattern that you continue. It's something that you get away with here and there, but, you know, the past couple ones that they've ran, it doesn't seem to, you know, the Buna Chiefs are all over it. And I think the thing is Jordan, you know, is being pressured and he's just trying to get the ball away, but you got to get a chance of something that has the ability to be completed, and those passes aren't it.
Our 2024 West Jersey Football League broadcast is proudly brought to you by Crest Savings Bank, banking since 1919 with branches to serve you throughout Cape May County. Visit CrestSavings.com. 2:15 to play here in the third quarter. 24-0. Wildwood down. 4th and 6. Ball in the 32. Dozier in the shotgun. He's going to look to pass again. He drops back. He's under pressure. He throws across the middle. High pass.
And we got a flag on the play.
And a flag on the play. Ball was intended for Javion Hennessy, and the flag came out of it.
Looks like the Warriors are going to catch a break there.
Looks like an illegal man downfield for Wildwood.
Man downfield against Wildwood. Ball is coming back, and we got a man down.
That was thrown in the direction of that reception, so I thought the Warriors may have caught a break, but I'm sure Buna's going to decline that. It's going to be a turnover and downs, and the Warriors are going to be on defense.
And an injury for the Chiefs down at the 20-yard line. We'll keep it right here and thank our sponsors who are proud to bring this broadcast in part. Hemingway's at the Grand in Cape May, the locals' favorite restaurant for lunch or dinner. Hemingway's, oceanfront on Beach Avenue in Cape May. Follow them on Facebook. Lucky Bones in Cape May proudly supports all the athletes in Cape May County. Stop in Lucky Bones for great food with great friends. Lucky Bones at the foot of the bridge in Cape May. Whether you want one sandwich or a whole tray, call Primo Hoagies in Rio Grande. Call 609-846-7532. The Rio Grande Diner on routes 9 and 47 serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily. Be sure to save room for one of their homemade desserts. That's the Rio Grande Diner in Rio Grande. Stop by the Honky Tonk Saloon in Wildwood this weekend for delicious food, great entertainment, and line dancing. Follow the Honky Tonk Saloon on Facebook for more thrilling events and updates. Honky Tonk Saloon in Wildwood. Unlock your potential at Farrell Chiropractic, where athletes can recover with top-tier soft tissue injury treatments. Make your appointment today, 609-886-7730. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano here, bringing you the West Jersey Football League action. Wildwood High School hosting the Buna Chiefs in a big hole down 24-0. Buna just took over on downs. 1st and 10 on their own 32-yard line. Waitman Martin missed the handoff, misdirection play. Wildwood's got him in a big sack. Big sack for the Warriors. Number 7, Eric Jordan. And a flag comes out again after the whistle was sounded. And I certainly hope this isn't against Wildwood, because it was a great defensive play. Sideline warning against the Buna Chiefs. The ball was snapped high. The handoff was missed, and Wildwood read it well and knocked Tyler Waitman Martin back about 12 yards.
Yeah, that was big. And Ed, on the last play, on the defensive play, was Ben Cohen, the star running back for Buna, who went out of the game injured. So, that I would see them being look for a direct snap to Gregory here.
This is a 2nd and 20 for the Chiefs. Ball on their own 17-yard line. Inside give to number 2. Lucas Jalora, and he breaks it out big all the way down to the Warrior 41-yard line. He took a 2nd and 20 and turned it into a 40-yard run. And there's another big ripping play, Ryan, like the first quarter, like the second quarter. Now we have one in the third quarter, and goes from a great defensive stop for the Warriors to a big turnaround for Buna.
Yeah, Ed, we've talked about this. This has been the whole season. One good play, 2 bad plays. It's just stuff that you can't allow to happen. And they had that. Nick Crochet did a good job setting the edge. He cut it back and took it for a long game.
1st and 10, the ball snapped directly to Trey Gregory.
Brought down by number 51, Liam Carmel.
A flag on the play. Looks like it's going to go against Buna. And Liam Carmel is down for the Warriors right by the 40-yard line, Wildwood side.
Yeah, once again, I think Liam, like I said, one of the toughest kids out there. You see him go down at least once a game, but it's because he's involved in so many plays, and the football is just a game where you're getting beat up left and right, and Liam Carmel has no regard for his body. He doesn't care. He throws himself in there, and you see him make big play after big play. Even with his team down, it doesn't matter to him. You never see him put his head down. You never, they were down last week, 36-0, and Liam Carmel's still, running sideline to sideline, nonstop the entire game, and that starts to take a toll on you. And they kind of came down awkwardly there, and Liam's still down, but
he's being attended to by head athletic trainer Mandy Perez, one of the best in the business, and one of the best ever to work here at Wildwood. Of course, we talked about last week Fran McElwain being the patriarch, who is the original. Nothing beats the original in Coach Mack, but Coach Z here, as the kids call her, she's at every event. I don't know how she does it. I don't think she has any time to herself. Tennis matches, football games, soccer games, basketball games. She's everywhere, and she knows her stuff, and she's got Liam on his feet, and going to take care of him. Yep. 1st and 20 after the penalty. I did not see what the penalty was.
It was a holding. Nick Crochet did a good job breaking the line of scrimmage, and he was held, and fortunately, it was right in front of the official, so they threw it and got the 10 yards.
1st and 20 for the Chiefs. Quick pitch out to Jalora. Jalora met hard by the Warriors at midfield.
Lucas Crochet held on there, and Ryan Gilligan came across.
And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter here at Maxwell Field. So, with 1 quarter left to go, 3 in the books. Buna 24, Wildwood nothing. You're listening to West Jersey football action on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT. We'll be right back. You got us, Mark.
That's the end of the third quarter. Start of the fourth quarter.
We're going to do 1 minute?
Buna
You want to do it, man? We'll do it.
24-0.
Yeah, we can do 1 minute.
All right,
Once
I'll
again, I'd
play
like
it.
to
I'll play
thank
it.
some of our sponsors for tonight's event. Joe Fazio Still, Semper Fi Snacks, Jersey Pride Cheerleading, Frederick Foundation, Step Back Foundation, Lunsford Lynch Foundation, Anglesey Pub, Santucci's Original Square Pizza, Sherman Springhouse, Dick Sporting Goods, the Philadelphia Eagles, Keenan's Irish Pub, Goodnight Irene, Mudhead Brewing Company, Alumni Grill,
All right, yeah, bring us back.
A&LP, and Owens Pub of North Wildwood.
Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter here, back to bring you action. Wildwood
There's a flag on the flag.
Warriors hosting the Buna Chiefs. Start of the fourth quarter, Buna
Just a little quick.
has a surmountable lead of 24 to Wildwood 0 on the scoreboard. Wildwood committed another error and stepped off sides to help Buna's case. They had them
Second.
pretty deep, and now it is 2nd and 12 for Buna. That penalty puts the ball in Wildwood territory on the 45-yard line.
And once again, the defender right over top of the ball jumps offside.
Snap to Martin. The give is to number 45, Anthony Muzzarelli,
45.
and he takes it down for about a 22-yard pickup and a first down for Buna.
On the carry, Anthony Muzzarelli.
Buna moving the ball pretty easily right now.
And the first down.
First and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball on the 33, correction, the 30-yard line of Wildwood. Wildwood down 24-0. Fourth quarter just started. Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter bringing you the action here on 98.7 The Coast WCZT. Waitman Martin, the sophomore quarterback for the Chiefs, takes the snap. The handoff to Muzzarelli. Muzzarelli picks up about 8. Muzzarelli picks up about 8 on the carry,
Bringing the ball down.
and that'll be just shy of the first down marker for the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs are just having their way with the Warriors. They're running it right up the middle, and you know they're 4 or 5 yards off the line of scrimmage before any defenders even making contact.
2nd and 2 for Buna. Ball on the Warrior 22-yard line. Looking to score yet again. Wildwood in a big hole, 24-0. Can't get a lot going on offense once they get inside the red zone. 2nd and 22. 2nd and 2 from the 22. Tyler Waitman Martin, the sophomore quarterback for the Chiefs, takes the ball, handoff to Mussolini, 3rd carry in a row, and he's going to pick up the first down for a gain of about 3.
Nick Crochet on the tackle.
Nick Crochet called his name a lot. He just went down with an injury. Tough kid for the Warriors. Big tackle there. Playing with a lot of heart, that young man.
Yeah, Nick's another one who always has the motor going, and you know plays through, and you know it's tough. Like we said, the Warriors have been trailing every game. You know they haven't scored, and I think we're going on 8, 9, maybe 10 quarters now that they haven't scored, and even they're not even having a threat to score.
1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball given
Stacked up by a bunch
to,
of Warriors for no gain. Probably a
can't see who that was. That was Anthony Muzzarelli again.
Looked like big Eric Jordan in the mix again, making that initial stop.
Muzzarelli knocked back about 2 yards. Good spot by the officials. Not that it makes a big difference. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 19. I don't know how you go from the 20 to the 19 and don't lose any yards. 9:20 left and counting here in the game. 24-0. Buna on top of Wildwood. Misdirection handoff to Jalora. Jalora picks up about 7 on the carry.
On the carry.
Down to the Warrior 10-yard line.
Tell you, Jalora goes in motion. He's almost in motion. He's coming off of that wing, and when he gets the ball, he's running hard downhill, and he hits that hole, and he's, you know, he's had a couple of explosive plays this game, and you can see he runs hard.
Another first down for Buna. First and goal from the 9-yard line for the Chiefs. Mazzarelli gets the ball over the right guard. Ball.
Middle for number 45.
The ball was fumbled and picked up. Is that correct?
Fumbled. It was recovered by the center, Brian Pasamonte. He jumps up like he wants a touchdown, but when he recovered it, he was on the ground. You don't have to be touched in high school. When you're down, you're down.
So that would give Buna the ball on the 2-yard line of Wildwood, if that is accurate. Waiting to see the official spot and call.
Yeah, there should be
on the field.
Should be no other way other than, you know, a fumble recovered by Buna down where it was recovered.
Ball's placed, looks like around.
I'm sure Pasamonte, he wanted that touchdown, and you know what? Listen, every run has gone behind him, so you know, sometimes you get rewarded with those type of plays, and you know he's been playing hard, and he's been doing a good job, and any lineman wants to be able to celebrate with a touchdown. It just that one wasn't an actual touchdown.
Troy Gregory in the backfield.
You know, there's going to be direct snap
to him. He does give it to Jalora, and Jalora walks in the corner of the end zone, and another touchdown for the Chiefs of Buna, running away with this game, and a 30-0 lead now for the Chiefs. Thought they signaled touchdown. Did they not signal touchdown? Do we have a penalty on the play?
Yeah, I think they just kind of assumed everyone just recognized the touchdown, didn't even bother with it, and you know, but
it had me fooled up here.
Jalora is almost like the lightning. You know, you got Thunder with Gregory and Cohen, and then you got Jalora who gets it, and he's quick out of the backfield. Gregory, the tailback by himself, going to be another direct snap for the 2-point conversion. Snap to Gregory. Runs off 2 people, gets tied up by a Warrior, gets taken down, and they stop the 2-point conversion this time.
2-point conversion, no good.
And nonetheless, a 30-0 lead for the Buna Chiefs. We're going to take a quick break and come right back on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT. Oh my God, dude. Something. They haven't scored since the first quarter of the fucking Eustis or Kip game. So you got 3, 7. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Okay, great. Then we'll be coming back here in just a second. Okay?
Yep, let me know. Yep.
All right, here we go. Coming down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano back at Maxwell Field.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen.
On a beautiful night in October, crisp air, lights on.
Once again.
Game not so good for the Warriors.
18 years or older.
Ed, but we have talked about this every single time the Warriors have played. They have been absolutely blessed to have every single game this year has been perfect football weather. And I mean, that just you're very fortunate to have that in this area. But I mean, they've been so fortunate, and it's beautiful, and it's, you know, that's the one good thing they have going for them every week has been the weather. But the results, not so much.
Buna getting set to kick off again to the Warriors. Buna, the kick high, short, taken at the 30-yard line, bumped into one another. Wildwood fumbles, but they're going to call him down by contact.
And Waiting for a signal.
It was number 4, Lucas Crochet, who took the ball. His knee hit the ground before the ball came out and negated the fumble.
I think if this is a close game, that's a fumble there. And one of the things you want to say, I mean, I know Lucas has played a hard game. He has 5 tackles on defense, and you get the opportunity to catch a kickoff and return it. But if you're the coach here, you're telling you don't ever go back, especially as an up back. You don't ever drop back to receive that kick. You got to pick up a defender or one of their gunners and block. And Lucas left himself open there by trying to receive that.
7:48 left to play here in the game. Wildwood in a deep hole you'd find on the beach on a Saturday afternoon, down 30-0. Ball on their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Jordan Dozier, the junior quarterback for the Warriors, in the shotgun formation. The give is a fake to Rios. He's going to keep it himself. Throws it out to number 10, Hennessy.
Looks like a late hit there on Buna, which is going to give Wildwood 15 yards on top of that.
Anthony Muzzarelli, who we've called numerous times on offense, a little bit of a brain fart there and makes a dumb play out of bounds and puts his head down right in the back of Hennessy in front of the official. Cannot make the coaches happy. I don't care how much you're up 30-0 or down 30-0. It's something you just don't do. You could hurt somebody pretty bad doing that.
Yeah, and it was just unnecessary. And I could see if you're down, sometimes frustration gets the best of a player. But for him to make that play there probably wasn't the best. And kudos to their coach. He pulled him right out and grabbed him and had a little talk with him. And he's continuing to talk with him while he's over on the bench. He's not happy with that at all.
1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball on their own 47-yard line. 7 minutes left to play here in the game. Jordan Dozier, the junior quarterback for the Warriors, in the shotgun formation. Thomas Rio out the pass to his right. Ball's thrown across the middle, picked up by Triano. Great pass, great catch, and great run by Triano. Gianni Triano took the ball at the 48-yard line, picked up another 8 yards for the 1st down for the Warriors, and a great pass and catch from Dozier to Triano.
Yeah, that was very nice execution there.
6:35 left to play. Wildwood trying to punch one in here to save a little bit of time and face here, for lack of better words, against Buna, who they thought they had a real good chance of faring better tonight.
Yeah, that throw right there was perfect. In the window between the 2 linebackers, right where it needed to be. Gianni caught it and was able to get some yards after the count.
All out of flood of receivers for the Warriors. Straight pass. Dozier drops back, intended for Triano. He makes a great catch and a 1st down. Terrific throw and catch down to the 12-yard line of Buna for a Warrior 1st down.
Back-to-back throws by Dozier. I mean, he looks like a complete.
And there's a flag on the play. It's going to be a hold against Buna, and that's going to be quickly declined. And that's a 35-yard pass and catch from Dozier to Triano. Terrific concentration by Triano to catch that ball on the far sideline away from us for the 1st down for the Warriors.
Beautiful throw as well, and that was 2 throws in a row that were, perfectly done by Dozier.
Just under 6 minutes here at Maxwell Field. 5:44 to play in the game. Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter bringing you the West Jersey football action. The host Warriors down 30-0 on a host of big plays by the Chiefs to put them in the hole that they are in. However, it is 1st and 10 on the Buna Chief 14-yard line, the deepest penetration Wildwood's had on Buna all game. Dozier's going to look to pass, rolls to his right, throwing, and it is picked off at the 3-yard line by Buna. And what a shame, Ryan.
Yeah, and literally it just plays itself out. 2 good plays, bad play. 1 good play, 2 bad plays. And Jordan, 2 throws before that were absolutely perfect. That one there. And you know what? It
was short. It didn't have a lot of zip on it. And Brandon Pio for Buna stepped in front of Triano, and really it looked like it was thrown to him. He picked it off and laid right down, and that's going to turn the ball over to Buna and pretty much knock the wind further out of the sails for the Warriors here with 5:17 left to play in the game.
Yeah, on the flip side for Buna, Pio is a backup. He did a great job there, covered, got the interception. You know, he's excited. He's running, sprinting off the field. He had the opportunity to make a play, and he did. So kudos to him.
Buna from the 5-yard line, the handoff outside, and luckily he is pushed out of bounds. That's Jalora again on the outside. He just ripped off a big 20-yard gain.
It actually looks like 35 Cohen. They got Cohen back in the game and gave him off tackle.
I'll just go with it's far from us on the far side of the field, Ryan. That's why I couldn't see that far. I obviously didn't have my glasses on. I'll go with that one too.
You can go with just another Buna running back ripping off a large gain, you know. And
Yeah.
it's been all day, and it's been, you know, the second game where, you know, it's just been chunks and chunks of running, and you know, like we said, other than when the Buna had the ball with a minute and a half or just a minute over in the second quarter, they haven't thrown. And you know, and the Warriors they're just going off tackle, off the middle, up the middle, and
21-yard gain for Buna, 1st and 10 on their own 26. Motion is Cohen, the younger one. The gives inside. Big run, pickup of about 9, and another flag on the play. I don't know if the officials want to hang out here for a little longer, if they want to go home, but we're getting a lot of flags in the last 5 minutes or so of the game. 5 minutes to go in the game. 30-0, Buna on top of Wildwood. The penalty is against Wildwood, make matters worse. And
looked like Thomas Rios may have been frustrated towards the end and gave the Buna player a shot with his face mask, and the official was right there to see it. And I get it. I'm sure these officials don't want to be here any longer, you know, part of this game. But when you do something like that right in front of the official, you know, that's something that they have no choice but to call.
15-yard penalty tacked onto the end of the play. Going to put the ball at the Warrior 47-yard line, right in front of us here, midfield. Beautiful press box that we're in here at Maxwell Field. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs.
1st down and 10.
Waitman Martin, the sophomore quarterback. Shotgun formation. To give a flag again. Jalora across the 50 to the 45 of Wildwood, but that's going to come back. It's illegal shift. Illegal shift against Buna. That's going to bring that run back.
Yeah, that actually looked like the first time they've called that. But I mean, when you see Jalora, he looks like when he's getting that ball, he's a half a step before that ball snapped, and they finally called it there. So beneficial to the Warriors.
That's going to mark it back 5 yards and make it 1st and 15. Ball's on the 43 of the Chiefs. 4:25 and counting. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano, 98.7 The Coast, WCZT. Wish we had better news to bring you listeners and fans out there, but Wildwood in a big hole, down 30-0. 1st and 15 for the Chiefs on their own 43-yard line. Waitman Martin, the sophomore quarterback for the Chiefs.
William Carmel with a nice solid hit there.
William Carmel just knocked the daylight out of Cohen, who is not small, Ryan. We don't have weights and heights on our rosters here. I wish we did. But Cohen looks like he goes about 5'8" and 225 maybe.
Yeah, he's solid, and William hit him.
And Carmel's no small guy. That was 2 freight trains meeting, and I'm going to give the point there. I don't do wrestling. I know anything about wrestling, but I'll give the point to Carmel on that takedown.
Yeah, definitely. And this is, I mean, you got three minutes left in a game that means absolutely nothing. They're losing 30-0.
And he's still playing his heart out.
And he's making a hard hit in the backfield, and he jumps right back up and gets in the huddle.
Quick pitch out to the outside from Waitman to Jalora. Jalora runs to the outside, picks up about 8.
Laura again. To Laura.
A pickup of about 8 for Buna. Bring up a 3rd and 2.
Third down.
2:50. Clock's running. 3rd and 5. Correction. Forgot about the penalty back there.
See him around 34.
That was a hard run there by Buna, and unfortunately, Lucas Crochet was on the retaliation end of that one where they just lowered their shoulder, and he took the brunt of that. But
2:30 left to play here in the game. Waitman Martin, sophomore quarterback for the Chiefs, in the shotgun. They're trying to run the clock out a little bit here. Not in any hurry to get the snap off. Cohen in a little bit of a motion. Ball's inside give to Jalora. Jalora around the left side, across the 45 to the 40. Stiff arms a Warrior. Picks up another 5 yards down to the 35-yard line. And the officials need to be getting into these kids right now because there's some frustrating athletes on the Wildwood side, and we don't want to see anything dumb happen here.
yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not so sure why Buna is still trying to run, up 30-0 with their full starters and running the plays and counters and stuff that they are. And I get it. They haven't had much success this year. They're 2 wins, and coach is trying to build a tradition and a program here. But it's just something where you see this would be a good opportunity to have some of the other kids in the game. But and that's what happens when you have you get kids frustrated and they start to take shots or chips at other players. And I'm not condoning it by no means, but it's just the nature of football.
1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the Wildwood 35-yard line. Cohen takes the ball, sidesteps 2 Warriors across the 30, down to the 30,
Number 35.
27-yard line.
To carry, but we have a flag.
Another flag on the play. And looks like it's going to come back with another illegal shift. And all of a sudden we have 3 illegal shifts on the Chiefs. And it's the 4th quarter. We haven't seen one all game. They haven't changed the formation. They haven't changed the play calling. And now we're going to get 3 illegal shifts. I don't know. That's why I'm up here announcing, not down there officiating, I guess.
Yeah, I reserve my comments on officiating.
1 minute left to play here. Wildwood in the backside of a 30-0 blowout here at home against the Buna Chiefs. Buna with the ball on their 35-yard line of the Warriors, 1st and 13. No hurry to get to the line, trying to run this out and make it.
But even with that, now you're going to kneel it out. I'm not sure why you didn't kneel it out before. It just served no purpose to run those other plays, and
that's going to do it for the game here tonight. The Warriors on the wrong side of a 30-0 blowout at home to the Buna Chiefs. We thank you for listening here on 98.7 The Coast. For Ryan Triano, Maya Medgorski, and our boss back at the studio, Mark Hunter, we thank you, and we look to hear from us next week when Wildwood takes on Mastery Charter here for the last game of the year, Halloween night. 98.7 The Coast, WCZT, your place for high school sports. Have a great night. Thank you.
For 6 p.m. Thank you for coming out. Have a safe trip home, and God bless.
All right, Mark, that's right.
Upon exiting the stadium, please do so in a